Michelle Collado and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today's vlog is about the early writers of Greece, including Homer, Sappho, Anacreon, and the two stories about Orpheus and Eurydice, and Pygmalion and Galatea. So let's start with Homer first.
Okay, let's go to my first topic, the story of Homer. So Homer is the blind poet of Greece. He lived in the 700 BC on the island of Chios in the Mediterranean, where the other poets or Rhapsodies resided. Homer wrote two of the most important literary works, the Iliad and the Odyssey. His stories were first recorded soon after the Greeks invented their alphabet around 700 BC. And because Homer used a basic pattern, his stories were easily memorized and told for entertainment. And now, let's go for his very famous literary works, the Iliad and the Odyssey. But first, let's go to Iliad. So the Iliad is the story of how a beautiful woman, Helen, is taken from her husband, the king of Troy, which starts the Trojan War. The themes of Iliad are war, love, sacrifices, ethics, and the perfidy of the gods ring throughout the ages. While the Odyssey is one of the major ancient Greek epic poems attributed to Homer. It is in part a sequel to the Iliad and the other work ascribed to Homer. The poem mainly focuses on the Greek hero Odysseus, king of Ithaca, and his journey home after the fall of Troy. It takes Odysseus 10 years to reach Ithaca after the 10-year Trojan War. And now let's go to my second topic, the life of Sappho. Sappho was born between 630 and 612 BC. She was born in the island of Lesbos, which the word lesbian is derived. She is a Greek lyrist, wrote her poems to be performed with lyre. She is considered to be one of the supreme poets of all time, and her works were very sensual and mainly focused on love songs. She is known for her poems which focus on love for women and lesbian love. The target of her affections was female. Sappho's poetry centers on passion and love for various people and both genders. Sappho also led a group of women who followed the goddess of Aphrodite. But due to the censorship, natural disasters, and neglect, much of her works was lost. And now to my third topic, the story about Anacreon. Anacreon was a Greek lyric poet and notable for his drinking songs and hymns. Greek included him in a colonial list of 9 lyric poets. Anacreon wrote all of his poetry in the ancient Ionic dialect. His poetry was composed to be sung or recited to the accompaniment of music, usually with the use of lyre. His poetry touched on the universal themes of love, infatuation, disappointment, revelry, parties, festivals, and observations of everyday people and life. His famous work is entitled Old Age. The principle of his work is acceptance of old age, regardless of hardships. The poem simply means that enjoy your life no matter what happened and what old age has done to your body. Because Anacreon said that let us not focus on our outward beauty, but rather love and take care of our souls. And for my last topic, the two Greek myths, the story of Orpheus and Eurydice, and the Pygmalion and Galatea. So let's go to the story of Orpheus and Eurydice first. So Eurydice was an oak nymph or one of the daughters of Apollo, the god of light. She was the wife of Orpheus. While Orpheus was a legendary musician, a poet, and a prophet in ancient Greek religion and myth, he has the ability to charm all living things and even stones with his music. They were married, but their joy was brief. Because after their wedding, as the bride walked in the meadow with her bridesmaids, Eurydice stepped on a poisonous snake and died. Orpheus' grief was overwhelming. He couldn't endure it. He was determined to go down to the world of death and try to bring back Eurydice. Orpheus used his charm to every creature in the underworld, including Persephone and Hades, by the use of his music and trying to bring back Eurydice. Hades decided to free Eurydice, but on one condition. Hades said, "She must follow you, and you must not look back at her until you are on earth again." Orpheus can already see the daylight, and he forgot Hades' condition. He turned to make sure that his wife was still following him, and then Eurydice disappeared and swallowed by darkness. Orpheus tried to follow her, but the god would not allow it. So he just sang his sad songs to the trees and longed for a time he would also die and be reunited with his beloved Eurydice in the underworld. And now for my very last topic, the story of Pygmalion and Galatea. Pygmalion and Galatea are two characters from Greco-Roman mythology. Pygmalion is a young sculptor who despises women but becomes infatuated with an exquisite statue of his creation. He was disgusted by some local prostitutes and lost all his interest in women. He saw them as flawed creatures. He dedicated his time to create a sculpture of woman named Galatea because he wanted to correct the flaws he saw to every woman. After he finished his creation, he fell in love with her. He would caress her, kiss her, bring her gifts, and decorate her with a jewelry. He went to the temple of Aphrodite and asked for Galatea to be real. Aphrodite sent a signal of 3 flames shooting up from the offering Pygmalion burned. And when Pygmalion returned to the studio, the statue was alive.
So guys, that's the end of my vlog, and I hope you've learned a lot and enjoyed watching this vlog. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and see you on my next vlog. Bye!